Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the House of Jin Shin. And today I want to dedicate this House of Jin Shin to my daughter Mara. She is 23 years old today. So 24 years ago, I gave birth to her at home, which was truly the most amazing experience in my life. And today she's a beautiful young woman, very smart, talented, and so I just wanted to share that with you because you all know her. This
yes.
is Mara. She is in the art of Jin Shin, and also she is, and she's not gonna like it, show you maybe, but
Yeah.
she's the body.
She's the star.
She's the star of the core as well. So I like everybody to just send her some love and birthday wishes today. Thank you so much. And so for this reason, this is the Umbilicus Flow, which is really one of my personal favorite. I practice it almost every day on myself. Today I would like to practice the long version. This is the short self-help version, and so I'm going to work from the core today. And we're going to do the long version, which is in the core on page 117. And so since this is such a wonderful, wonderful flow that we can all use, I would really like you to make yourself comfortable and lie down. Just send some hearts and balloons right now and make yourself comfortable. And Lola, I would like you to practice along also. So you can do this lying on the couch like me. And I'm going to show it like this because it is such an amazingly relaxing flow. So you're going to place your left hand on your right 20 and the right hand on the left 19. So this is very easy to do on yourself. So like this. That's the first step. And while you're going to stay lying down, I'm going to sit up because I want to share with you some notes. So this is the first step, and maybe you find yourself sitting like this sometimes naturally. I mean, it's a strange hold, but it's so comfortable. It calms the mind, it opens up the waistline. The Umbilicus Flow is a depth 6 flow, and the age is 0 to 3. So it is a very, very nurturing flow. If you've had any trauma when you were a baby, and I guess even the birth process, just coming into the world itself, the Umbilicus Flow is a very healing and nurturing flow. The element is fire, and the time is 10 p.m. till 12 a.m. So, and we all are a little bit older folks remember it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Do you remember that, Lola?
No.
See, there we go. I'm sure a lot of you do. The organ pair is diaphragm. And then just see if you find any congestion here on the 19. One of the sides is going to be tighter, so you could also start like this, checking out your 19s, always going to the tighter side, and that's the side in need. So I usually check which 19 feels more congested. And then the right hand is going to go to the right 12. Yes. Yes. So you're on the same side as the 20. So you can see how this really clears the head, this flow. And if you look at the flow pattern, you're seeing it going through the head and through the neck. There's also a part that goes through the ear, and so it helps tinnitus. I often get questions about that, and that is ringing of the ears, and that often starts with people over 60, and that we go back into umbilicus time. So it's just interesting, age-related as well. Let me see. Then we're going to take our hand from the you're to right 12, then our left hand is going to go to the right 14, so the right rib cage, and that helps us to process our thoughts and putting together this class for transactional analysis practitioners. The art of Jin Shin meets transactional analysis, and it's a lot about the mind. So I'm really exploring the chest line, the waistline, and the hip line. And so holding the 14 helps to clear our mind. It helps our digestion of food and of thoughts. And then we're going to move our other hand to the other 14. So we have our right hand on the left 14 and our left hand on the right 14. Again, very, strongly clearing this waistline. The left 14 tells us about how we process carbohydrates, bread, pasta, things like that. And then the right side tells us about how we process protein. So if one of them feels tender or more flared out, then maybe you can look at your diet. Let me see what other information I'd like to give you. A quickie is holding the palm of the hand, and when this flow is in need, you see that the palm is like this. This is umbilicus need, and you can see it very well in babies as well. So now take your left hand and place it on the right 23. 23 is the middle of the back. And if this is uncomfortable for you, then switch your hands around. For the self-help, you can stay with the book or you can switch your hands around. And let's take a nice deep breath here. This flow is also very good if you have night sweats, and it can be because of hormonal, so this flow is also good for hormonal projects. As well as arthritic projects, it helps all the joints in the body. And then from the 23, let's go to the right 25 with your left hand. So when you're sitting like this, it should be pretty comfortable to do. But again, you can switch your hands around if that's easier. I like to stay with the way the flows are set up as much as possible, since Jeremiah did a lot of research on the sequences of the sequencing, and he kept in mind the directionality of the hand, so which way you're sending the energy. So for that reason, I like to stay with it. But again, for the self-help, you can always adjust and switch your hands around. So the 25 helps us to regenerate our body and calms down our whole system, helping the nervous system. And on an organ flow level, you can hold the ring finger as well, and that's because the umbilicus flow begins at the ring finger. It helps the reproductive system, and we call this a finger flow because it starts in the ring finger. And then we're going to move our hand from the 25 to the 16. Dress up, Alexis. The 16 is here on the outside of the ankle bone. If you cannot reach it, you can always go on the same line, go to the 8, go higher, but if you can, reach it again. 16 is where depth 3 begins, and it's a wonderful hold. So you can, if you like, you can put your thumb on the 5 and your fingers on the 16. Since this is a depth 6 flow, it's all-inclusive, so it helps everything in the body. All-inclusive meaning that if we think of a season, it helps all the seasons. If we think of a color, it helps all the colors. So it's a very wonderful flow for really daily practice. And then we'll go from the 16 to the ring finger. Also, if you do have ringing of the ears, then you can just hold the ring finger as well. Also for hormonal balance, again, the ring finger is very helpful. So this flow is wonderful for hormonal if you forget things. Unlike me. And for those of you who don't have the core, I just want to quickly practice with you. If you have the art of Jin Shin, the way we do it, the way Mara is showing it here, I'll just move through that quickly. So place one hand on your 11. I mean, you can go as slow as you want, but yes, I also don't want to hold you too long. And you see how quickly, really in 10-15 minutes, we can give ourselves such a wonderful session. So this is the first step. And then we're going to move to the opposite, 20. So our hand stays on the 11. And then to the same side, 12. So you have 11 and 12 on the same side. So this is very dynamic for neck projects as well. And I would like you, when you practice this the next time, to listen to your pulse in the wrist before and after, and do it like this. By the way, we have a pulse listening class if you're interested on our website. So that is the last step. Now let's place our hands together. Again, the palm of the hand represents umbilicus energy, all-inclusive. So we'll place our hands together like that. That's our prayer position. And on Friday, our Free Flow Friday will be live from YouTube. And Lola will put
the link.
She will put a link in the comment box so you can find it. So I hope you will join us there on YouTube. And have a wonderful day.